Recording in progress. Thank you so much to those of you who made it today for our second parents meeting series of our online community One Heart Parenting. And for anybody watching this, some of you got stuck on trains, so I thought I'll record this for anybody who wants to anchor in the meditation. And for the meditation today, what came through as I was walking this morning is the energy of the sun in our world. So we'll take a few minutes to anchor in our breath. And this is the energy we will weave into our being with each other today. So let's take a moment to arrive here together in our breath, in the beauty of this moment. Living outside of this moment any expectations, any to-do lists. Giving yourself full permission to be. Noticing how full your breath is. It's effortlessly flowing your body. How perfectly designed we are. And find the stillness in the breath, the contact of your feet on the ground. Allowing the ground to find your feet. The earth is pushing up always for that contact with us. Tune into how held you are here. How deeply held. And in this holding, I want you to bring in the image of sun, our gracious sun that's warming us up unconditionally, day in and day out. Imagine the warmth of the golden rays of our sun, our solar system. Some call the sun our father. Its golden rays stretching across all sides of this planet, warming us unconditionally. And you might want to bring an image of when you last allowed the sun's rays to caress and stroke your earthly cheeks, your body, or you might wish to create a visceral image in your mind's eye, in your heart, right here, right now. And the intention here is to open our heart to receive the light of the sun with every inhale. Allow yourself to really soak in the beauty of the sunshine, the radiance, the inner warmth. And notice, recognize the tenacity of the sun as he or she courageously rises up in the sky every dawn, no matter what. She's there, exactly like us parents. We rise in our days, ready for the day, the challenges, the rewards, the joys. That on some level we're not separate from the sun's unconditional love. And in that knowing, which goes beyond the mind on a very deep cellular, soul based knowing, let yourself breathe that in. And letting that knowing, the sun's rays soften any edges that might be present for you right here, right now. Any places in you that might feel more in the shade and that might welcome the sun's compassionate warmth. No matter how much shadow we carry, how much unconsciousness, the sun will always shed light and open our hearts to the warmth that it provides. And if there are edges of shame or sadness or grief or judgment about our parenting today, let the rays soften it. Let that become the seed in the mud, in the ground, that the sun is ready to fertilize into a most blossoming flower. There's nothing to do here. There's no rushing for the blossoming or trying to make the sun give us this growth. It's all happening just like in nature, so effortlessly. And the seedling in the mud gets fertilized from the water and the sun and becomes a flower at the divine timing, in full knowing that it's here to blossom. The only thing that can get in the way of our own internal blossoming is usually fear. And even fear can be witnessed and warmed with the rays of the light of the sun in us. So in total surrender, we're breathing in the light and we're breathing out any weight of expectation on being a better parent, being a parent other than what we already are. Releasing the burdens of yesterday or any wounding that might still echo. Not rejecting it, releasing it by fully embracing it under that radiance of that one sun, which is not separate to our heart. And if the mind comes in with thoughts about that's not possible, I can't possibly do that, or judgment, let the thoughts become like clouds in the sky the very sky that the sun is emerging in. Make space for that light to be here. It's so simple yet so complicated for the mind that wants to find obstacles. And sometimes we can get really trapped in our own mind. We make it all too personal. But the sun is not here to touch one person only. Just like an unconditional great father, great mother, it's here to shine the light for all of us. So if we continue with this metaphor, we're imagining the sun's rays becoming like golden threads, weaving each one of us in a universal tapestry, united, interwoven, all of us, the parent community, and you can extend that bigger if you want, are united under the light of the sun, weaved in our shared humanity, sense of unity. Let that be here as a recognition. And breathing into what it feels like to recognize that. I bring a sense of relief. I want to bring in mind the people that the shared light, the warmth of the sun is touching in your direct family. And tune into that shared golden thread, that invisible golden thread that we're weaved into. And notice how that feels in your body as you allow that in. Allow yourself to soak, to bathe into that recognition. That just like the sun's light has no borders, so is our love for our children and for the world. Be held in that for a moment. Breathe in that knowing. Notice how potent it feels, and yet it's so ever subtle, so ever quiet. There's a quiet power, the power of the sun. And that's a paradox. as you're letting yourself to really soak in that heartbeat that is warmed by the sun, showing gratitude for being loved so tenderly and dearly. How often do we greet the sun? We'll have a prayer and a song in my house, and we sing that. Well, I sing it every morning, and it's up to my children if they want to join. I share that after the meditation. So as you're tapping into that deep love, that unconditional love that the sun provides, inhale the beauty of that, and you can exhale compassion. Imagine the golden rays of the sun being weaved through you and reflected back out from your heart space into the world. And you can send that wherever you feel you want, to people in your family, your distant family, to parts of the world. Inhaling the beauty, and we exhale it back. We give out, letting our whole being be filled with this potency, with this love. Let it spill out over the world where it's needed. As we're slowly beginning to arrive back into our heartbeat, back into our body, wherever we're sat, feeling the weight, our presence, our being in this moment. Take a moment to say thank you for whatever has emerged for you, whether that has been deep, tender love, or whether that has been edges that haven't been so soft, and that's absolutely okay. Whether that has been a total disconnect from that energy of the sun's love. In Greek, we say nothing remains hidden under the sun. So let that be here as a recognition that everything is welcome under the sun's light of awareness, of love. And as you're getting ready to slowly open your eyes, letting the light carry you through. And as a little practice, something that you can return, or the relationship that might begin to cultivate with the sun from this meditation, perhaps, will invite a more conscious relationship with the sun and the light, and inviting the sun to tell us how to navigate things in life that we might find challenging. We're one beyond the realm of form. There is a beauty and insights in that place of liminality, that we don't have to struggle alone as a little human in this world, when we have so much beauty and wisdom around us, available at all times. So, I hope this meditation offered something for you. I'm gonna stop the recording. I will do some sharing. And thanks to those of you who are tuning in from wherever you are.